Let's take a look at how the applications that you help foster are making an impact. We'll start with a global focus, and we'll do this in round-robin fashion. So my question is, where is automation headed? Where are robotics headed? What are the challenges? What are the opportunities? Let's start with you, Marcel.
Yeah, sure thing. Today, I wanted to explore the future of automation and robotics, the challenges we face, and the opportunities that lie ahead. But first, let's ask ourselves, what problem is automation hoping to address? With rapidly growing older population globally and significant labor shortages in various fields, such as manufacturing, the need to turn products around quickly is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Automation is stepping in to fill these gaps, ensuring that industries can meet the demand efficiently and effectively. Here at Harmonic Drive, we work hand in hand with customers to develop custom and standard solutions for businesses developing collaborative robots, special applications like aerospace, list a few. And one thing I want to mention is that no application is exactly the same. So with general trends towards miniaturization, vertical supply chain integration, and the availability of cutting edge software tools becoming more available to the general public, it becomes clear, but leveraging existing models and information to address the precise need of each customer. However, the challenge lies in balancing standardization and customization. One way actuator designs can address this is by offering a wide range of capabilities in a similar form factor, such as offering different gearbox ratios to address differences in torque and speed requirements, depending on the application. And so I'll go into further detail about our products coming up in the future, but that is a general direction that we'll be discussing.
Fantastic. It is a great overview. Let's go to you, Jonathan.
So, I mean, in terms of where automation is headed, I see a couple interesting things happening. Automation was previously mainly employed in operations where you had a really high volume, really consistent work. And I think as we see more developments technologically, we're able to get to a point where we can start to deploy it in that less repetitive, low volume business, which I think will lead to kind of more interesting applications for automation in the first place. We'll see some new developments in terms of automation and robotics specifically, and that's what we're going to talk about a bit today. So I see that as one major thing that's sort of on the horizon, especially with the advent of the past couple of years bringing machine learning into basically everything. I see some opportunities for that to get applied. I think there's also some other trends. I think historically, a lot of automation, when people thought about industrial automation, they thought primarily of automation on the production floor, on the actual product that was going through the facility. But we're starting to see automation spread out from just the production floor to also the material handling systems, the stocking systems. Obviously, inspection has been heavily automated previously, but we're going to continue to see growth in inspection. And recently, we've started to see it expand out into operational management, right? So it's not just about doing robotic assembly or robotic manufacture and guaranteeing consistent product, but more consistent production, pulling data out of the machines that are on the machine floor and pushing them up to a supervisory layer, an analytical layer, is starting to get more people in an industrial setting exposed to automation in a way that they previously haven't been.
Jonathan, that really does shift the way that the whole design phase operates too. So I'm really interested in seeing, Dustin, where you sit on this, because you come from the additive side of things.
Yeah, so I'm lucky enough to get to tour a lot of different manufacturing spots around the world. And I will say, for anyone who works in manufacturing today, most sites, I hate to say it, but they're pretty unsophisticated. There are exceptions, of course, out there, but it's a slow-moving animal. And so I really think there's going to be a big explosion in automation because of the low cost of sensors and data transmission. And by being able to leverage that with unique design capabilities and potentially robotics, I think it could potentially change the game in a big way. If you go to ChatGPT today and ask about that, the main topics that it talks about right now is AI-driven robotics, humanoid robotics, and open source robotics, which I thought was kind of interesting. But as we know, this is a slow-moving animal. The lucky part is a lot of this equipment and advancements is getting more and more user-friendly to set up and actually operate. So I could see that very quickly there could be some big advancements, both in the automation, transmission of data, leveraging AI for your efforts, and then being able to actually manufacture the components that you need to actually do the automation. So it's a definitely an exciting time.